everybody. Welcome to Handicapable, everyone. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus due to the fact that I was moving, hence the reason, new area. We're doing it from the couch today. We may have to move it around a little bit more, but right now this seemed like the best spot to do it. And of course, I'm here with my co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Chris Waldeck.
So, I also got a haircut. Everybody, look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Look how good I look. And of course, Chris always looks fly with his gold chain and his marijuana leaf American flag thing. That's more American than I know right now. So, but today we're not going to go over any mental health stuff. We're actually going to catch y'all up on what's been going on. First off, Chris, what have you been up to these last, 2-3 weeks, I think?
Yeah, two to 3 weeks, somewhere around there. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I traveled to Laughlin because I was driving a fellow comic by the name of Alex Kool-Aid Ansel for a feature spot.
Oh, nice.
And I ended up they asked me if I wanted to host, and I ended up hosting and apparently knocking it out of the park according to what the manager said and what Kool-Aid said. So if they said it, then I guess I did well. And then I did a Wise Guys comedy showcase, which that went well.
Mm-hmm.
I did good. I mean, the owner said I did a good job. I don't know if my comedy is particularly their cup of tea because they didn't seem as enthusiastic about it. The audience loved it, but you know, it's all about whether or not the bookers like it, unfortunately. But that went well. And then I had and then I've just been doing Las Vegas Live. I actually had a chance to host like these last few nights. I did 2 out of those 3 nights because I unfortunately overslept for one of the nights.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. I mean, I haven't done it yet, but it does happen to the best of us. I think it's gonna eventually happen one day where I'm just gonna be like, I was just too tired. You know what? Actually, I take that back. I did miss a guest spot, but it was because I was just so hungover and just feeling bad that I called him early and was just like, yo, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be able to go out there. And but it was just a guest spot kind of thing too. I had other people that were upset about it being like, I would murder you for that guest spot. And I was kind of like, calm down.
Yeah.
It was kind of one of those things where it was just like, look, man, I wasn't going to do good if I went. So why would I go just to, be sucky? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Go when you're in a good headspace when you're ready to perform.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because, dude, that will throw you off your game. And then you're just like, what was I doing? What was I going to do?
What pissed me off was that I was totally ready for the night. I was like, yeah, let's make it 3 out of 3. And then I went to sleep. I turned my alarm on. And my alarm clock never went off. And because let's just say that I have a new alarm clock now.
New alarm clock.
That was the first thing I did right after that happened was I bought myself a new alarm clock. I'm like, this is never happening again,
I'm not going to let this happen again.
Yeah.
So, guys, what I've been up to a little bit, I've been, I've moved out of the one house. I don't have to deal with Bitch McGee anymore. Yeah, I now live in a house that's pretty much a frat house for middle-aged men.
I thought that was my house.
Yeah, man, we got a pool, hot tub, outdoor bar. We've been having parties and stuff. I'll be posting up videos about it here soon. I got a new phone, too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I showed you how much beer we have left over from the last one. Like, you haven't even seen our freezer. It's filled with, pre-packaged burger patties,
Jesus.
It was like we have so many. It's just like you saw me eating spaghetti. I should be eating burgers. We have too many. Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. Me and my roommates were actually talking about it where we were like, you know what we could do? We could just grill up those burgers, stand outside the freaking house and start selling them to people on the streets.
Yeah.
And someone did point out that, hey, there's an In-N-Out right across the street from me. I was like, we'll call it Out and In. But yeah, so we've been doing that. I've had to move. That
Sounds like a restaurant from the creator of the Human Centipede.
right. Oh god, that's horrible. Um, but the food is good. The food is good. It doesn't taste like shit, which you would expect it to. But yeah, no. Let's see what else I had to do a charity poker event.
Oh, nice. How'd that go?
Right. It was pretty awesome. Just getting there was horrible because like I thought I fixed my bike. I had like gotten a little patch kit for the back tire of my bicycle, and it did not seal. So it kept leaking and everything. So I had to stop and pump it, and then stop and pump it, and eventually it was so hot outside and everything. I was just sweating. My hair was still long. It's one of the main reasons I got my hair cut, and it was just all on my face and everything. I can't remember what crossroads I was at. It was like University Center and something else, maybe Twain or something. Anyways, um, there was like this like church slash homeless like food bank thing that was there, and I was walking by. And of course, I look like a homeless person at this time,
Oh,
you know.
Jesus.
So, because I have my long hair, I'm all sweaty. I didn't have my button-up shirt on or anything. I had that all in the bag. I just had a white T-shirt on, and they just see me, and she goes, "Is this sweet black old lady?" It's like, "Oh, baby, why don't you come in here, get some fresh air, get yourself some ice cold water." You know, and I was like, this is a godsend. Thank you so much. It like I'm not very religious, but I was being over religious in that time because I was just so much like, thank you so much. Like I needed water. I really felt like I was gonna have heat stroke. So I eventually did get to the poker tournament, and oh my god, I just kept drinking water. I tried to eat some food, but I could only eat a little bit, and it was all you can eat, and it was like fancy food.
Was it Poncho's Cantina or Poncho's vegan things? Okay, it was somewhere different.
Yeah, this was the Sterling Club. You know, yeah.
that sounds fancy.
Oh yeah, it's super fancy. I met a lot of people there, and like all I had to do was just do the announcements and stuff, and like everything. I literally put Funny on the back table to be like, look, I'm just doing my job. I'm very tired. I was just in the heat. You know, I had a couple of people being like, "Come on, Mr. Comedian, be funny," and I was like, they didn't pay me for this, so no. Like, but I did my job. It was fun. Pretty good. I love actually doing those. Those are actually pretty nice. I get to meet a bunch of big wigs from Vegas. So yeah, I did that. Then let's see what else have I been up to. I'm getting ready for the roast battle on Monday.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm going against Gizmo, the international roast battle champ right now, or
Oh, nice.
intercontinental, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those fucking whatever. They're trying to make it like two belts, where it's like one's the actual roast battle champion, and then the other one's like, this is the intercontinental, and it's like supposed to be like, oh, you mean the minority belt? Then why am I having to go for it? You know, I'm like, dude, I'm white and from Texas. Like that's the most American you can get. So I don't know. So I'm doing that on Monday, and I've been doing guest spots here and there because like I kind of just wanted to focus on moving.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I wanted to focus on getting moved out to the new place. I wanted to get used to like the area, and I had other things I was trying to fix up too. You know,
Yeah.
try to get it going. So yeah, I was doing that. So oh no, my roommate Sean's awake. What's up? Not much. We're recording a podcast. You want to say hi to our podcast people? So this is my roommate Sean here.
Hi, podcast people.
Podcast people. So yeah, he likes to call himself Beefcake. I don't think someone gave him that nickname. I think he just gave himself that nickname. Yeah, and you know what?
He can pull it off.
Yeah, no, exactly. As soon as he told me, I was like, okay, I could see that. I could see that. You know. Yeah. Hypothetically, I mean, it fits. So I don't know. I wouldn't dog you on it. You know, other people might because you're not supposed to give yourself your own nickname.
Yeah.
But it happens from time to time, you know. So I was also telling them about the parties we've been having and how we have a ton of beer left over and burgers. So, oh shit, I'm gonna sit down with
All right. Well, in that case,
Well, in that case, let's so.
cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
So, what do you tell them about the frat house for the 30, 40-year-olds?
Yeah, that's we just talked about that where we were like, yeah, we have parties once a month here. It's a giant pool party. We definitely need to get the water to be less green, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
That may or may not be because of the pool parties.
That you know, I think Andrew just has gonorrhea from all the chicks he's been fucking, and he just keeps hopping into the pool, and then it just makes everything green. You know,
I'd still trust it more than the circus pool.
yeah, right.
We invited those same people over. It's so weird.
It's so weird. So weird. Aren't those the guys that clean our pool?
Yeah, they are, yeah. Same guys.
So
You get your complimentary penicillin shot every time you come over.
yeah. Oh no, the worst of it was the hot tub for the first pool party. We opened it up. First off, Sean opens it up and is just like, guys, who came in the fucking hot tub? Because like I don't know what it was. It was like some sort of fiber that like broke down, and I think it was like the filter may have exploded or something. But it looked like there was just jizz all in the hot
Floating
tub.
everywhere. Bukkake vest.
Yeah, it just looked horrible, man. It looked horrible. But
Like we invited Spider-Man over.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, anyways, let's talk about the story of the day, which
I'll let you guys.
yeah. Which Bruce wants to be a part of it now.
Oh yeah, now Bruce is on the podcast.
Yeah, everyone say hi to the mascot, Bruce Wayne. So basically, I don't know if people have heard about this yet or not. It just came out today that because like years ago, the dude who played Hyde
Danny Masterson.
yeah, who from that '70s show
Wasn't a rapist.
Well, no, allegations came out, and it was when he was doing the show The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
And they immediately replaced him, like dropped him and replaced him, like boom, like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he did go to court. He went to court, and yeah, he's gonna serve 30 years to life for being a rapist.
Yeah.
The craziest part about it is somehow, like, this is what I think is crazy is when I was reading the headline of it, they're like, for raping a former Scientologist. And I was like, we don't need to know that.
Yeah.
like, oh,
I mean, we all figure that Hyde was probably going to be the one that went to jail, but you know.
right? Like, it's crazy, man. So, yeah, so Hyde's going to jail. And it's one of those things where you're just like, man, because like I grew up watching that '70s show, you know, like I thought it was very awesome. Like I would watch it with my family and friends all the time, you know. And when The Ranch came out, I was watching that too because I was like, oh, I'm from Texas, I can get behind this, you know. And then they dropped him, and I was like, what happened to him? And I was reading the news, and was like, oh, he's being accused of rape. And I was like, all right, we'll see what happens with this, you know? But I didn't hear anything more of it other than him, like, apologizing, like, profusely to Ashton Kutcher, be like, you know, I was going through a rough time and stuff. He's about to go through a rougher time now. You know? So, but yeah, it's so ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous. Fucking one of my favorite things is like I knew it was getting real serious when they did that '90s show, and they were bringing back previous characters.
And they didn't bring him back.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I think he was already in court before that. Like,
well, I think they just put his character in jail. I think they just basically were like, he's gonna go there anyways, like, because they put Ashton Kutcher's character with what's her name?
Jackie, obviously.
Yeah, with Jackie again. So like it was one of those things where you're just like, dang. Well, it looks like they called that one,
Yeah.
like, oh God. But yet, one of those days where you're like, you can enjoy something, but then you find out later, like one of them is like this horrible person. You're just like, God damn it. You ruin everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because like that '70s show, they got rid of the dude who played Eric Foreman because he got bumped heads with a lot of the cast. I don't know if you know that or not.
I didn't know that. I thought he just left because he wanted to pursue other things.
No, he like got into it with a lot of the cast. So I thought it was crazy that they brought him back in that '90s show.
Well, because you can't really have that without Eric Foreman at least coming back.
I think they finally like buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
And they were just like, come on, man, let's do this for old time's sake. But fucking Danny Masterson. Like so. I think that's where it came through, and I was like, okay, I really like that,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, who's your favorite character on that '70s show?
Bruce is picking my brain right now.
Bruce is picking my brain right now.
Honestly, I'd love to say, oh God, I really don't know if I even have a favorite character on that show. They were all so good.
Dude, I got one. Cheech, hands down. He was anytime he was on the camera, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he just played himself, but back in the '70s, and he was like, yeah, that's all right, cool, awesome. Then let's see, that '90s show, fucking. I like Fez's character in that '90s show. Have you seen that show yet?
I have seen parts of it and haven't seen like the full like episode yet.
He's a hairdresser there in the town. And,
Of course.
Oh, dude, and all these ladies are wanting him and stuff and everything. It's so hilarious.
Yeah.
He has a thing for older women. It's great. Yeah, it's crazy, man. So I think Fez is actually became one of my favorites in that '90s show. But yeah. Oh, then you heard about Burning Man, right?
Oh yeah, Burning Man. Oh my god. I know that we had a comedian friend who was over there named Trish Smart.
Yeah, Trish Smart. I saw her on Tuesday over at Champagne's.
Oh, she was at Champagne's?
Yeah, she literally was like, I was leaving Burning Man, and she looked at the time. It was like, you know what? I'll just go to Champagne's.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was reading the news today about Burning Man, and there's a lot of people starting conspiracy theories because of Burning Man.
Yeah.
Because for those of y'all that don't know, it flooded here in Vegas during Burning Man. Burning Man pretty much was like a swamp,
Yeah.
And so now there's these people with conspiracy theories because they were like, hey, you just shelter in place. That's what they told them. Don't try to all leave at once. Just shelter in place, blah, blah. Y'all are going to make it worse, And my favorite one is MTG, from Georgia, Senator. What was her name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. So she was like, they're brainwashing them, trying to say that this is all because of climate change and that it's evil. And I was kind of like, I mean, isn't it? Like, I mean, not the brainwashing part, but yeah, climate change is happening. It is pretty bad. Like, it's going to be, like, it can destroy our world at one point and make it hard for us humans to live here.
Yeah.
But for her to be like, they're brainwashing them, it's on the level of like the Jewish space lasers, whereas it's like, this is why I can't get behind you conspiracy theorists all the time.
Yeah.
Y'all start saying something that's like, yeah, and then it's like, because they're brainwashing them. It's like, God damn it, no. They're taking a shit ton of drugs and listening to music.
Yeah.
Like
The drugs are doing that,
Yeah, like, come on. Oh, it's so horrible. But yeah, there's also another conspiracy out there that there was an Ebola outbreak there. Yeah, it really was just like, no, it was just a shitty time for a lot of people that got trapped there during a flood.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Burning Man was just herpes. That's all.
The only thing that was an outbreak was herpes. It was just so ridiculous, man. I couldn't believe it. Like when I was just like watching that shit, I was just like, "Are you serious?" Like,
Yeah.
it got pretty bad here with the flooding, man.
Oh, it always does in Vegas.
Dude, there was like 3 or 4 sinkholes that like just popped up during the floods and shit. I was seeing people with videos just posting up. Was it people trying to drive through it? And it's like half their car is underwater. They're like, I can make it, you know. And
And
it's,
that's still been the most logical gamble in Vegas.
you know, uh, one of my favorite ones was seeing all the people on kayaks. You see any videos of people on kayaks or?
I haven't
canoes?
seen those videos. I know
Oh.
I saw it when it was flooded in previous years, but
Dude, so I'm like scrolling through watching these videos of the flood and stuff, and I just love how all these people who have canoes and kayaks that like live in Vegas where they're not near any type of water are just like, now is my time, and they just go out and they're like paddling and stuff through the fucking city, and I was just like, God damn, that is fucking hilarious, you know?
it is.
Like, I couldn't believe it. It was just so ridiculous just seeing all that. We had like a little river outside of on Flamingo here. It was just like flooding, man, and it actually fucked up something outside with our internet. Like we had the Cox dude out here fixing the internet today, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we know it's not your equipment. It has to do with our equipment outside." And we're like, "Yeah, so send somebody." So they finally did today, and they fixed it. So I was like, "Okay, cool, awesome." So yeah, so it's been ridiculous.
It's been a pretty crazy last 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, it has. Like it's one of the main reasons why it's been so hard to like be like, okay, we gotta start the podcast back up, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, it's flooding. You know, it was ridiculous, man. Or the pool outside started overfilling.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw your videos. The pool was overflowing.
Yeah, it was like this much over the pool. Like the floaties were floating on the walkways. You
Yeah.
know, you're like, what the fuck?
It literally looked like with all the green and the pool and it overflowing, like it literally looked like a scene from the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, dude, they're remaking that.
Yep, I know. I've seen like pictures, and you know what else I saw a preview for? Thanksgiving, which is Eli Roth. He's finally adapting that Grindhouse trailer that he made. Thanksgiving, he's making it to a feature because nowadays people just don't give a shit and need ideas. So like, they're
Oh yeah. Like, God, that's so crazy. But speaking of shows, woo-wee, let me tell you something that I've been so happy to watch as of late. I'm only in like midway through episode 2, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Netflix, you finally did it. You finally did it, Netflix. You were able to take an anime and adapt it to live action. One Piece is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. You know, I thought like Cowboy Bebop was gonna be it, you know, when they did that, which it was good, but then like it slowed down, you know, and it was kind of like, you know. While this one has been on its A game, like like so far everything I've seen on it, like watching it and everything. Oh my god, it's so good, and there's little hints of things like from the actual anime, since the anime is like over 1,000 episodes. You know, there's a lot of filler episodes, and they're cutting all that out.
that sounds like it's more than One Piece.
Yeah, it's 1,000 pieces. So they're having that. Like all the main actors are kind of like not really known. So it's like kind of like kickstarting some people's careers. It's all in English already, and freaking dude, what's his name? It's the narrator. He's in John Wick, and he runs the hotel.
Oh,
The
see,
the old white dude.
I
What's
don't
his
know.
name?
I don't know if it's not Sierra and Hines. It's oh god, I always forget the guy's name. It's not Sierra and Hines though. I always used to think it was. Here, let's look it up real.
Yeah. Just look it up real quick.
Yeah, because I know it's not Sierra and Hines, but it's. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember that? Ian McShane.
McShane?
That's who it is.
Yeah.
It's Ian McShane.
The John Wick cast.
That was my phone.
Stupid phone. Always making noises. But yeah, so the show is just nonstop.
Yep,
Ian
Ian
McShane.
Ian
Yep.
McShane.
There we go. So yeah, they have like this amazing, like, just first off, he's the narrator of it. You know, you hear him and you're just like, okay, cool, awesome. They got some big names in here, but then all the actual main cast is all just not really known, but they're doing a great job. The first episode's like the first like 3 episodes put together from the anime. Nice. And then like the second episode, because I'm like halfway through it, is like this whole like big fight that happens between there's this pirate captain named Buggy the Clown.
Oh yeah, I saw that fight.
Yeah,
clips
yeah.
of that fight scene.
So that's like 8 episodes, and they have that. That's pretty much all episode 2 is looking like. You know what I mean? So they're getting all the main stuff in there, and they're leaving out the filler. So I'm really enjoying that because I'm not gonna lie, I watched One Piece for a little bit, but then was like, too many episodes, a lot of filler. I don't know what to watch. You know, like you can look up online and it'll give you a long list of like, these episodes you must watch. These episodes are filler, you know? And there's a shit ton of filler. Like, there's some people who are like, yeah, you can just skip this whole arc here because it's like 150 episodes of just filler.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? Why would they do that? Like, that's seasons. Seasons.
Yeah.
Not one, but several seasons of filler.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, why? Oh my God. So, but they you know, Netflix, you finally did it. I give so far One Piece an 8.7 out of 10. Only because I have not finished the series yet, or the season yet for
It's
this.
only after 2 episodes.
Yeah, only after 2 episodes, man. So, but yeah. And then football's about to start though.
Oh yeah, tonight. By the way, folks, we are not only shooting this podcast on National Beer Drinkers Day, but it's also cheers indeed. But we're also filming on the first day of professional football season starting.
Woo!
I know
Football.
they got a bunch of games going on, but ironically, the season I'm actually more excited for is, and the one that I have bets for is actually the NCAA, which started last week. After watching my FSU Seminoles absolutely murder LSU.
Oh yeah.
My alma mater, watching them murder LSU in like their opening game. Like, and it was funny because the LSU coach before the game, he said we're gonna beat the heck out of Florida State, and then they ended up losing 45 to like to like 20 something to like 25. They got whooped by FSU.
Jesus Christ. I love when someone gets cocky, they gets knocked down a peg or two.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, he was literally had his eyes closed during the game at some point. Like while he was watching.
Just head down, pointed down, and just like, oh, what did I do in my life? Why'd I say that? Like,
Oh yeah, and coming up this Saturday, because we are in a new a new conference, or I think we're on the Atlantic Coast Conference. We may still be in the ACC, but like I know that we got coming up this Saturday. We got Southern Miss, not Ole Miss, because then I'd be scared for Florida State. No, it's Southern Miss, an unranked team, versus Florida State, which is ranked number 4, and I'm pretty sure the Seminoles are going to whoop their ass, and that's what I'm going based off of. Now, let's get to professional football.
yeah, professional football. Yeah.
NFL football. It starts tonight. Tonight is the first game.
Yeah.
But because I know by the time this episode will be released, we'll be part of it. The big one today is the Lions versus the Chiefs at 5:20 p.m.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are going to win this one. I think the Chiefs will win. It's a home field, and the Chiefs are just coming up across like, having all these wins and stuff. So like, didn't they win the Super Bowl last year? The Chiefs.
I don't know, man. I wasn't really paying attention to football last year
Yeah.
because like my team has always been the Texans, and we always are disappointed and lose.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
well, I guess in that case, I may actually have to bet on the Ravens to beat the Texans this Sunday, September 10th.
Yeah, I think I actually have one of the Ravens players. No, I do not. I should have. But
And also coming up, we got the Raiders at the Broncos, and
oh, dude, Broncos all the way.
yeah, Broncos. Broncos are going to win that one too.
Yeah.
So those are
I can tell you that one.
so those are my predictions right now.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. So I'm in a fantasy football league now, with a bunch of the other local comedians.
Oh, nice.
I'm going up against Tanner Tuttle, this week, for week 1. All my games are on
does
Sunday.
that say Lim Ditka?
Yeah, that's
That
his
is
name.
such a great fucking
Yeah,
name.
that's his team name. Mine is Gin or Booze, instead of Win or Lose. But yeah, let's see. I got the Seahawks quarterback. I got a running back from was it the Steelers? I got a running back from Tampa Bay. This my number 1 pick was Tariq Hill, the Miami wide receiver.
Oh, nice.
Because they toss him these short little passes all the time. Boom, boom, boom. He'll rack me up a lot of points. Dude, he's projected to get me 20 points this week.
Nice.
Garrett Wilson from New York Jets. Let's see. I got a dude from Philly as my tight end. Van Jefferson as a wide receiver as my flex. I got the Commanders defense because I have the Steelers defense, but they're going against San Francisco. And the San Francisco 49ers are just like, they got a good team.
Yeah.
There's another thing that I have where it's like you pick one and it will like tell you like you make your pick and you could win some money or something. I did pick I picked the Chiefs to fucking win that, but I should have picked San Francisco 49ers because dude, they got like one of the best fucking quarterbacks right now. So,
Oh, nice.
but yeah. So yeah, hopefully that's gonna go good. But none of my games are until Sunday.
Yeah, I know. Same here. Like, there's only one game that's tonight, and that's between the Lions versus at the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Chiefs will pull this one out just because, I mean, didn't they just win the Super Bowl? Or, like, am I missing something? Or
Hold on, let me just. Ooh, there's gonna be people who are gonna talk shit about us about not knowing
Yeah.
who won the Super Bowl.
Sorry, folks. Blame the beer. Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Kansas is-
It was the
yep,
Chiefs.
I was right.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I picked the Chiefs to win tonight too. So,
Yeah.
Bruce, we get it. You want attention, but we're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got any other picks for any other teams or
Just that for now.
just that for now?
Those 4 picks, you know? Like,
All right, man. Hell yeah. So, trying to think if there was anything else on the agenda. I mean, dude, I think there's something in the water here in Vegas, or just like the moon or something, or the planets or
I
some
think
shit.
Bruce has been drinking it.
Yeah, he's all up in everyone's business right now.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, dude, like, what is it? There's been multiple like little fights.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen lately. Like, okay, so there was one at there was almost one at Champagne's, and then there was one in the Champagne's parking lot where
Jesus
this
Christ.
dude from Denver was visiting, comic from Denver, and these 2 like frat looking dudes just beat the fuck out of him. He came in, his eye was all swollen and stuff. Let's see. Then we had 2 local comedians that fought at Manic Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was totally just one of the dude's fault. Like it was such a miscommunication. I cannot roll my eyes hard enough on how stupid of a thing they were fighting over. And one of them was literally like, I'm trying to walk away from this situation. The other was like, you're not walking away. It's like, dude, calm that fucking down.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, Irma Reese was in town
Yeah.
and was hanging out with me on Tuesday and told me she got a phone call that this one dude got his ass beat for saying the N-word several times.
Yeah,
at the open
that
mic.
will do it. That will usually do it.
And this dude at the same time, I was kind of like, no, this guy, he's that's kind of like him fucking up, and he was like, oh no, it's just a word, and it's just like, yeah, then a bunch of black dudes beat the fuck out of you for using said word. I think you should probably stop using that word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, white people. Like, it's just so ridiculous. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, comics. This is our PSA to you from Handicapable, the podcast.
Stop
Using
using the N-word.
and stop fighting. Like,
Yeah.
what are y'all fighting about? Who's gonna be the next big open micer? You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, just get funny, get good.
Yeah, get funny. Less fighting, more funny.
Yeah, you know, like if you work on your set as much as y'all fight, y'all could probably be going places.
Yeah.
You know, like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
This is so ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. God. Like I don't like fighting as it is. Like I don't like getting physical with people. Mainly because like, dude, I've already been to war. Why would I want to be at war
Yeah.
in the free world? You know,
Yeah. Exactly.
I fought for that not to happen. You know,
Yeah.
like Jesus Christ, man. Like, have you ever been in a fight before?
No, not really.
Yeah, you know what? Then keep it that way, bro.
Yeah, I'm
keep
gonna
it
keep
that
it that
way. I've been hit in the face 3 times since I lived in Vegas, and it hasn't changed my outlook of like maybe I shouldn't say this or that. No, because the other people are being dumb, you know. But at the same time, I'm also like, dude, like the stuff they're getting mad about is just so dumb, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
for sure.
my favorite one was where it's like I could have said something a lot worse other than fucking idiot. You know, like it's not that bad to be called a fucking idiot. You know, it's there's so much worse I could do. You know,
Yeah, there's so much worse you could say.
it's like that's like a throwaway of just like I don't even want to waste my time with you, kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Exactly.
So yes, guys, stop fighting each other. Get along.
Yeah.
Watch football. You know,
Yeah.
watch other people get CTE.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know? Just like let's not make the Las Vegas scene look worse. You know, let's
Yeah, please. But yeah, so yeah, summarize it. We got football. We got freaking people going to jail for being rapists, and you know, good shows coming out. Like, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. So next week we will be coming out with another episode, which will start off with mental health stuff first, and then go into all the nonsense. We just had to do a quick catch up with everybody. But yeah, Chris, you got anything coming up?
Do I got anything coming up? Next week I should be on Las Vegas Live doing some shows. I'll either be doing a guest spot or a host spot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dates to be announced. And then in October I got Laugh After Dark Comedy Fest, so that should be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to submit for that, man.
Did you submit for Tower City?
No, I keep forgetting to submit before it's already
The
time.
deadline's September 16th.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so you got time. I know Kool-Aid just messaged me. He said he submitted, so.
I might as well submit, so then that way I could go back to the home Texas.
Yeah.
And I do have family that live near Paris, Texas. So yeah, I could possibly do that. So I might submit for that. Let's do that. Other than that, guys, I will be doing the roast battle this upcoming Monday.
Woo, get 'em.
On September 11th. Hopefully no
Wow.
one bombs that night. Because look, there's gonna be 2 towers going at it. Me and Gizmo. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
hopefully only one tower crumbles. my other roommate comes up. Man, I'm about to talk about Ahsoka. I can tell that or Starfield, the fucking new game. But yeah. So guys, catch us on social media, of course. Jake is funny.
At Christopher_Waldeck, way too professional for the field I'm in.
Right. All right, guys. But yeah, Catch us on next week, and y'all been great.
Yep. Thank you. Woo.